On this training segment, I'm going to walk you through Ecamm, which I have set up here on my screen. And so I'm doing a screen share, and I'm showing you what I see when I turn on Ecamm. And mainly what you see when you turn it on for the first time is yourself. And then you have these menu options that are in two locations. There's a menu up here on the right, and over in this corner, and then down in this corner, and then over in this corner. And then all along the top, same thing. These are all locations of various features of this tool. And I just want to walk through the various things that you can do here for when you're going live, and particularly if you want to go live like this and then also do an interview with someone, which is a great idea, and one of the main reasons to use this particular tool. So up here in this corner, we have this great little feature that can bring in a text or a graphic. And you can queue these up, or you can search for something that's on your computer. Like I can go in here and say, I want a new image, and it will bring up my Finder window, and I can look for any image that I want. And once you have done this before, then the ones you've done previously are saved here. And so I have my logo saved here, so I can just click on it, and there's my logo, yay! And it shows up right here. And I can change this just by dragging it around. If I wanted to move it over to this corner, I could do that. And if I want to make it bigger, let's see, underneath the overlay, somewhere here, oh, edit. Yeah, in the edit section, I can say overlay bigger, and I just click on that, and it makes it go up in size just a notch. And or I can make it smaller by making it go down size just a notch. So that's cool. And if I wanted to add text, like for instance, let's say I want to tell people who I was, I can bring in a text overlay. And here I can write, my name or whatever I want to write, and I can add this. And here it is. And I can put this down, say here, identifying myself. So these are cool features. And on this side, you can see this is the feature that I just brought in. And if I want to make it invisible, I can just hit this little eyeball icon. And the same with my logo. If I ever want to take the logo out, I can just turn it off, and or I can turn it back on again. So in this way, you can set up any number of text or image overlays ahead of time, and then turn them all off. And they will be just sitting here. And whenever you want to turn them on, let's say you have a guest and the guest comes on, and you say, now we're introducing Brad Powell, yay! And the name will show up. It's hard to do that with my finger there, right there. So that's the title. Those are the title and image features. Then the other thing that you want, of course, do is go live with this tool. And down here on this corner, we have the choices of where I can go live. And when you do it, you're going to want to go to your business page. So my business page is called Awesome Video Maker. So I would click that, and now I'm all ready to go. If you want to just test this, then the way to do that is to go to your own profile and then select from this menu, Only Me. And that way, when you do go live, it will only broadcast to yourself and no one else will see it. And then the next thing is that you can either go live directly by clicking on this button, or you can schedule your live. And if I click on the schedule thing, then I can type in my description. Let's see, this is going to be an Ecamm tutorial. Don't miss it. Like that. And you want to do a nice compelling description here. And then you can set the date for any time within 7 days in the future. So let's just put this a little bit advanced. Let's say it's going to be on the 16th, or sorry, 16th at 12 noon. So there. So now I've scheduled it a few days ahead. And in this circle, you can upload a picture. So if I can go find a picture of me, let's see here. I can look at these so I can actually see what they are. This is a picture that's not too bad. So, or no, here, let's use this one. So go here, and there it is. There's me. And now I can hit schedule, and it will make this scheduled for this particular date. And if I wanted to see what it looked like, I can just click on this and go see that now I'm ready. And I might do this scheduling and preview. This is a really good thing to do. If I were only going to go live, let's say 10 minutes into the future, and I wanted to bring on my guest so the two of us could sit here and talk before we actually went live. And so this could be just a few minutes ahead, and it would be giving this preview, and we'd be all ready to go. And then automatically it will go live at the time that I've scheduled it for. Now, when you want to bring in a guest, the way you do that is you turn on Skype, and you will need the other tool that comes along with Ecamm, which is called Skype Recorder. And when you turn on Skype for the first time, here we go. Hang on a second. It says, welcome, Brad. And here's the call recorder appearing, so that's cool. So anyway, when you turn on Skype, this call recorder appears, and here is my little thing here, and put this over to this side, and we'll put this, we'll just minimize this thing. I've got a lot of things going on here because I'm recording on Zoom and sharing my screen doing Ecamm, and now I have Skype. But as soon as I do this, you'll see these two pictures appear, and I can click to have my Skype as my source, or I can click and have Ecamm as my source. So now that I'm wanting to do the Skype call, I want to choose Skype as my source. And that's great. So Skype is my source, and then I make the call, and my guest will come in, and now I'll have a split screen between me and my guest. And you now would use the Skype tools to split your screen. And or to have, you can also do it so that you're going back and forth. And you can do this, like I'm saying, all in advance of going live. Like I could be doing this 10 minutes ahead or 15 minutes ahead, be all set up to go. And when the timer clicked off to our predetermined time, we would go live together. And this is a way for you and your guests to get all set up ahead of time. So that's cool. And then I'm going to show you one more thing, which is that in addition to doing the interview with Skype, or even while you're doing an interview with Skype, you can share your screen. And the way you do that is you go up here to the top and you press on this. And now I'm sharing my entire desktop. And I could open up anything I want to. I could open up Keynote, or I could open up my browser and show a web page. And now you're seeing whatever I am showing here. And I can do a demonstration of a website, or I could do some Keynote slides using this screen share. The other really cool thing that you can do is that you can load a pre-recorded video. And so if I come in here and I choose a pre-recorded video that is on my desktop, all I have to do is click on it and it will play. We're now live, yay! So this is an interview that I did.
All right, hello everyone. This is another episode of...
This is an interview I did a little while ago with a client of mine, and I can show this as a pre-recorded thing. So when you're going live with this tool, anything that you have pre-recorded, which would be a great way to do a webinar. You could pre-record the webinar presentation or the slide presentation of your webinar and queue it up. And then when you're ready, you could come on live and introduce yourself to everyone and welcome everybody. And then basically just open up your slides and have it be recorded. And that part could be pretty darn perfect. So these are the main tools of this Ecamm Live software. And I think it's great. Of all the tools that I've seen, this one offers a lot of versatility. You can just have yourself going on. You can bring on a pre-recorded video. You can share your screen, and you can do a Skype call, which is amazing. So try this out. It's $39, which is really cheap. Every other tool like this, except for Open Broadcast System or Open Broadcast Software, costs a monthly fee of at least $40 a month, and some of them are $50 and up to $90 a month. So they get or more. You can spend hundreds of dollars a month on this kind of software. So just this one-time purchase makes it really, really affordable. And if you're already used to doing Skype calls and you're wanting to do interviews using Skype, this is a great, great way to set that up. And you can do that. The Skype service is also free. And using this as a way to bring people in, you can actually have 5 people, yourself and 4 others, on the call at the same time, and all be displayed on the call at the same time, which is way cool. All right, so try it out and have fun. I'll see you guys.